Hey everybody, we're the Ohio guys, and we're on location at TechoCon in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. Today we're joined by Chris Patton. How you doing today?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Cool.
Good. Been a long day.
It has been a super long day, yes.
Yes.
Yesterday, actually, though, was my longer day, which is weird at a con. Usually it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they had me going from 12 to 9. So that was a longer day. But today has been... I just didn't sleep at all last night, so I'm a little tired, but it's been a really good time here.
We'll try to get this over quickly.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I am going to hit the hay hard tonight, for sure.
Okay. What's it like working in the industry today?
It's very different from the way it was even like 6 or 7 years ago. Everything is very speedy, and there's I think one of the biggest differences is A, how quickly dubs get done, and B, especially like with Funimation, how we do the like the broadcast dubs and the simulcast, like how things almost run concurrently with how they run in Japan. It's kind of crazy. Luckily, like everyone who works on these shows has the skill set, so we're able to do things at lightning speed with the amount of quality and attention to detail that they need. But it's different. It's very different than it was back when I started doing cons. It's a whole different ballgame. Yeah.
What's the favorite anime that you've worked on? A lot of people say it's like picking their favorite baby.
It is. It's really hard. Like as of this year, I think I'm doing like my 250th title.
It's around there.
Yeah, I think the literal number is 234. I think is the actual number. So out of 234 shows, it's pretty hard. I've done some amazing shows. I've been really lucky. I always name though three. I name Ayado, Kamina, and Razafan, and Sato and Welcome to the NHK, and Hajime and Ghost Stories is pretty far up there. So yeah.
Well, you just brought it up. What was it like working on Ghost Stories?
I mean, you know, I'm starting to get so many questions about Ghost Stories at panels now that I'm thinking about just having a Ghost Stories panel everywhere I go.
I would watch.
I mean, yeah, everyone, whenever I say that, people go crazy, so I think I might start pitching that to cons. What it was like is it was just fun, and it was joyous and exciting the whole time because we got to play so much, and we got to, you know, we all had a hand in writing the show. I mean, yeah, Stephen Foster was the director and the lead writer, but he really let us chime in, and we're all credited with writing it for a reason. We all got to really do a lot of our own writing, and it was, you know, it was a little perverse and non-politically correct and wrong and ridiculous, but it was all in the name of getting big laughs, and I think it worked. Like, it's weird. It's been a few years, and the show the dub keeps growing in popularity. So that's awesome to be a part of something like that.
What was it like working on Akame ga Kill?
Akame ga Kill was one of the first shows I worked on when I came back to Houston from Maryland. I'd been in Maryland for 2 years, and they had flown me down a couple of times to work on a couple of shows. And I found out about Akame ga Kill, and that was going to be on Toonami, and that was really exciting. And then I was getting to play another pretty blonde villain, and I was like, yes, I like that. I had a good time working on Akame ga Kill. It was fun. And every time I'm given a new villain to voice, it's a fun new challenge.
What was it like working on The World God Only Knows?
It was really chatty, especially the most recent and with the goddess arcs and everything. All of a sudden came and went from being a lead guy to a lead guy who never shuts up. And I think the last session I had for that show with Chris Ayers was, we ended up doing like 16 or 17 hours of recording. So it was kind of brutal, but I like that character a lot. So it was brutal, but it was still fun. It was a good time.
If you could be any of the characters that you've played in real life, who would it be, and you can mix and match?
Oh man, I think I would want to be Iki in Air Gear, because I'd get to like wear jet-powered rollerblades and stick stickers on things for prizes and glory. I don't know, either him or like Sasame in Free Tier, because he's not very different from who I am in real life. He hosts a radio show. He's kind of a voice actor. Whatever. I'm going to stick with Iki from Air Gear.
What was it like working on Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh, man. First of all, it's kind of interesting getting questions about that show because we're now in 2016. That dub came out 12 years ago. And, of course, it's still incredibly popular. So we forget. And people ask about your favorite episode or your favorite line, and we're like, it's been a long time. But I will say, I think the most important thing to note about being in that show is it changed the trajectory of my career. You know, I mean, and none of us knew that was going to happen when we were in the show. We knew it was a show we were working on. That was a good show. We liked it. It was well drawn, well written. It was intoxicating subject matter, but we didn't know it was going to change all of our lives, and it did. Crazy.
Yep. What was it like working on Full Metal Panic?
That I heard the first flutters of my voice getting tired. That's a creepy feeling. It was a big change for me. That was that year that things started going from me being a busy voice actor to me being slammed. Because then I had Razafon, Full Metal Panic, Full Metal Alchemist, Supergals, there was a point that same year when I was working on 17 shows at once. And I was a lead in like 9 of them. But Full Metal Panic specifically taught me a lot about discipline. It taught me a lot about being able to create and sustain a very complex, interesting lead character and how to handle tons of dialogue.
What was it like working on Soul Eater?
That was the first time I ever got to work extensively with Zach Bolton, who I just got finished working with again on something I can't really talk about yet. But it was the first time he cast me as a villain, and getting to play Ashura was sort of like getting to explore a whole other part of my villain side. But it was tough. He's a tough director. He's demanding and he expects a lot of you. He's really nice about it, but he's going to pull things out of you that maybe you haven't discovered about yourself. So it was an adventure, but it was tough. Yeah. And it was tough on my voice too. That character he started getting screamy at the end, and it was tough on my voice.
Is there anything coming out you can talk about right now, or anything that might have recently come out?
Yeah, so I was just in Prince of Stride Alternative. That just aired a couple of weeks ago. I am in Dimension W, and probably by the time this makes its way to where people can see it, people will know the character I play, but I can't talk about him right now, unfortunately. I'm out in a show right now called Wizard Barristers. I'm in Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. I play Suzuki, which is really fun. What else am I in right now? I mean, see, we did a comic got killed. Oh, I play Rintaro in Black Bullet. That's recently out. Oh my God, I'm blanking a little bit, but there's all the. I think since I've been back from Maryland, it's been a little over a year now. I've done 24 new anime titles. So there's a lot out there right now with my voice in it. Sorry if you don't like me, but if you do like me, there's a lot you can choose from.
Facebook, Twitter, or any other social medias?
Yeah, I'm on all of it, for better or for worse. My Facebook is like, I don't even know what the name, like, if you just put in Chris Patton Houston, you will find me. My Twitter handle is Chris D. Patton. What else am I on? I'm on Instagram. That's Chris F. Patton. I won't tell you why that's that way. And I used to have I know I have a Tumblr presence, but I don't pay attention. Tumblr freaks me out. But mainly Instagram, Twitter. Mainly where I'm most active is Twitter and Facebook.
We'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We're the Ohio Guys. I'm Mike. He's Chris. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.